We're going to classify the skin type and we're going to do the mapping. Computer will do automatic mapping. Okay, so computer now generates different maps for different concerns on your face and different categories as well. So it takes a couple of seconds. And so what is your main concern with the skin?
I have quite a lot of acne scarring still left. I used to have a lot more red and inflamed acne, but it's almost all gone, but the scars are still there.
Okay. It's a bit. And the forehead, perfect. Okay. Amazing. Second angle. This kind of pigmentation is more underneath the skin, so this is something is not out there, we don't see it. The second part of the pigmentation is brown spots. Brown spots is something you do see with your eye when you look closely. Yeah.
Oh no.
So this is something is visible, so it's starting to come into the surface. Let's just put this one here. Okay. So before we actually start, can you just put your, I want to take off, of course, your details of this. So if you can just put your last name here for me.
Of course.
And your first name. Your email address. Mobile number. And your date of birth with the slash key, please. You don't have any makeup, no?
Yeah, no, I haven't got any on.
Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna start off. We're gonna start taking the pictures of 3 angles of your face. Each angle's got quite strong flashes, so please try to keep your eyes closed at all times. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you do, you're placing your chin here and your forehead against this. There's 3 different angles we're gonna do. Each of them got a few flashes, so bear with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Put your chin over here. It's a bit. And the forehead, perfect. Okay. Amazing. Keep your eyes closed now. Do not open until I tell you to open your eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Second angle. And your last one. Perfect, all done. Thank you so much. You can remove the face from the boot.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to classify the skin type and we're going to do the mapping. Computer will do automatic mapping. Perfect. So computer now generates different maps for different concerns on your face different categories as well, so it takes a couple of seconds. And so what is your main concern with the skin?
I have quite a lot of acne scarring still left. I used to have a lot more red and inflamed acne, but it's almost all gone, but the scars are still there.
Okay.
So,
and when did that start happening, the acne breakouts?
about 4 or 5 years ago. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's more kind of hormonal? Is anything triggers it? Any changes of medications or anything like that? Or was it kind of natural?
It's mainly when I eat badly. If I eat sugar, I always get a spot. So.
Okay. Perfect. So over here we've got a few categories we're going to go by. Yeah.
Okay.
Each and every one of them is going to show us more or less where we are with different category. Yeah. So first one is spots. So spots we have, it's more or less like blemishes rather than per se spots, purple and pustules. So this is very mild, as you can see. It's nothing really. It's more a little bit like sun damage rather than spots per se. Yeah.
Okay.
And the second category we have is wrinkles. So wrinkles is quite severe dehydration around the eye area. Yeah.
Oh, so that's dehydration.
Yes, so that's dehydration. So the fine lines is dehydration. The darker ones, we have to be careful because it's the little bit deeper lines. Yeah. How much water do you drink at the moment?
Maybe 2 bottles a day.
What bottles do we mean? Okay,
big.
the small one. Okay. we need to try to double this, right? But also what's important is also what, of course, internal intake of water. However, your products, your active ingredients, the treatments you do as well, you have to support the skin externally, of course, as well. Yeah. Tell me, are you using any products at the moment around the eye area?
Not really around my eyes. I do moisturize the rest of my face, but
Okay.
I don't necessarily put it around my eyes.
And are you using any active ingredients, any serums at the moment?
I use a lotion.
Okay.
Yeah, SK2.
Okay.
I use that, and then I wear moisturizer, and that's it.
Okay. And how is the sun protection at the moment? Are you using the sun protection?
Yeah, sun cream I use every day.
Perfect. Okay. So let's move on to texture. So texture is our collagen elastin. So is perfect intact. So it's nothing worrying, I would say. So this is a little depression here. That's normal. That's the lip coarse area. That's where we lose a little bit of elasticity the most. Yeah. Perfect. Next one are pores. So here I see quite severe problem with the pores. So they are more relaxed. Yeah. That means your skin is quite oily. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And especially on the front and T-zone.
Yeah.
It's a bit more oily. Tell me, have you done any treatments before, like advanced treatments? Any chemical peel, any dermapen, anything like that?
Yeah, I've done dermapen before.
Okay, how long ago?
About a month, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably a month or 5 weeks ago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And how many treatments you've done so far?
2.
2.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling the results about it?
I didn't really notice the difference.
You really didn't?
Yeah, I think it was. I've heard with some dermapen they put something on beforehand so you don't feel the pain,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't one of those. They did it without any sort of numbing cream or anything. So I think it was quite light.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't hurt very much. So
Okay.
yeah, but I honestly haven't seen much difference.
Okay. UV spots. So what we see here is a sun damage, is a pigmentation. This kind of pigmentation is more underneath the skin. So this is something is not out there, we don't see it. However, within the time, when we age more, this comes back to the surface. So the more that comes back, the older our skin looks, obviously. The lighter the skin, the more porcelain skin, the younger looking skin, right? So that's how, like, you know, we call age spots as well for elderly people. So they have lots of brown spots. It's like this age spots is caused by the sun damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So the second part of the pigmentation is brown spots. Brown spots is something you do see with your eye when you look closely. Yeah.
Oh no.
So this is something, it's visible, so it's starting to come into the surface.
That's not good.
Okay. So next thing we have our sensitivity. So sensitivity is a little bit more around the nose area, which is very normal.
Okay.
Broken capillary, I can see your skin is quite a fragile thing, so the sensitivity is quite visible here. Nothing crazy. However, I would avoid certain things like heat, hot bath, hot shower.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I take loads of hot baths.
I can tell.
Oh no, really?
hot and spicy food, and yes, so I would definitely avoid that. Yeah. Or at least do not wash your face with a hot shower.
Okay.
So like just you have a shower and everything, and then with a little bit cooler water the face. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. Next thing we have is bacteria. So that's not bad. You have a good bacteria. We all have bacteria in our face, especially being in London. It's very polluted and everything, so it's normal to have bacteria on the face. Of course. Some people have it more, some people have it less. You're definitely with people having it less than normal. So
that's nice.
Then what we can see, because we can do. So your skin's actually 21.
Oh, that's
so
great.
Congratulations, that's amazing. That's really, really good. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about this picture? So together, what's this most concerning thing?
The UV and the I think the brown
the pigmentation.
Spots. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite terrifying. I'm quite worried about this one in particular, like the brown spots.
Okay. And tell me, so you told me you've done Dermapen already, right?
Yes.
However, it was quite superficial. You didn't feel much, which is quite bizarre because with Dermapen it's a quite intensive. It can be quite intensive treatment. In terms of what I would suggest first is deep hydration. Definitely to start with deep hydration. Your skin has to be properly prepared. And then I would go towards the chemical peel. So like for the pigmentation to even up a little bit. And then maybe in the combination with Dermapen, however, a little bit more than superficial like what we've had. Yeah. So this combination of treatment is very, very good. What I would like to work on as well is that because the pores is quite enlarging and that can have an impact on bacteria going in and stimulating your breakouts as well. And so is different thing. However, I would actually put some attention to that as well. But once you're doing hydration, chemical peel and Dermapen, you are targeting everything over here. So we just do not focus on one thing. We're actually targeting everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So your hydration, your pores, your elasticity, your texture, your bacteria, and your pigmentation. Yeah. So it's all in one or in two, I must say.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can also see some 3D views. You can see the texture of your skin. So it's a little bit more close up around the area. How are the pores? More relaxed. So the abrasive. Okay. Some little bit more pigmentation, but this area is quite sensitive here. We can do some. Okay. So here we have visualization of the wrinkles and it's the spots. We do both. Aging simulation. You're younger and older. There's not much of this. You've got very good skin. You've got very good collagen in that sense. So yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was really worried it would say I was like double my age or something, or like.
No. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I got worried because these lines have become like way more obvious in the last year, and I was like, oh, it's the first sign of aging.
Yes, they will be. So we can compare, for example, brown spots and UV spots. Yeah, so we have those two in comparison, and we also can do, let's say, wrinkles and say pores. Yeah. You can see it's a little bit more where we have to put the attention to, especially around the eye area, because it's a very thin area, and you know when you start aging, eyes are the first thing kind of you can notice aging as well. So you have to make sure you're very hydrated, and the skin around is well looked after. Yeah. And in pores area, that's dermapen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's microneedling, but also chemical peel. Yeah, so this can help because this is a little bit more than normal. So I would like to work on that one as well.
Yeah, it looks like the exact area I break out. So.
Yeah. So that's definitely the. And here do you see this fold line nasal labia? That's a bit more deeper because obviously we age and the collagen elastin is dropping. Our cheeks are dropping, so it's normal. However, yes, you also, this is like, you know, you're smiling. This is natural lines as well. But yeah, with age, when you rest in your face, they become deeper and deeper ones with age when you rest in your face. So you tend to see it a little bit more within the time. Yeah? Perfect. So, like I said, perfect. Like I said, what we can do here is first, of course, hydration, and then move forward to more advanced treatments like a chemical peel or microneedling as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can take it from there. Yeah. Do you have any questions regarding all the VISIA?
If my age were to be my actual age or higher, like what would be the telltale signs? Like would I have more UV spots or?
More, I would say your collagen, because your collagen is quite good. Your collagen is that will more determine your age.
Oh, okay.
Your pigmentation as well will be worse. It's not bad. However, it can be better, of course. So that's more, and hydration as well. So that's the main factor determining more aging and age. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's nice to know I have collagen. Like.
You do, absolutely. And however, of course, our collagen is dropping within every year more and more. Yeah. So there's something it's better to prevent than treat it with regardless any problem you're having with your skin. It's better to come sooner than later. Do not wait for something to be happening. If you feel you go with age, you're aging, you're 20, 25 and more, over in your 20s, you have acne, or you're starting to have some pimples you never had before, or some pigmentation signs you never had before. With everything, regardless, it's best to act before it gets worse. And because once it gets worse, it's totally different approach. It's more advanced, different treatments. Of course, it's more expensive. It's more complicated as well. So I would encourage with whatever is happening to your skin. Even if nothing is happening, just it's nice to find out and nice to know what stage is your skin, what we're looking at, how is it, how was the hydration, which is very important with aging as well, hydration. So I would encourage to come and check skin regardless you have a concern or not, because we all aging. This is something you say, oh, I don't need this because I'm okay. So you all, it doesn't matter how perfect is your skin, you're still aging. So if you like to maintain the results you are having, even, it's good to have this treatment and then have a maybe, you know, to maintain your skin, to have maybe skin routine more advanced, or see what you can do once in a while rather than wait for the aging to come and then have a treatment once a week or every 2 weeks. So maintenance is the main thing. It's something you should start as earlier, sooner the better.
Okay. Oh, lots of information to digest.
Perfect.
I guess I need to hydrate more as well.
Always, hydration is the base of everything. If our skin is not balanced, so we have a hydrolipid barrier, our skin is covered with hydrolipid barrier, right? So that means hydrolipid is the water and oil, which is a barrier with connection with the water and lipids, water and oil. So basically, if this is compromised, it's like a protective barrier. If this barrier is compromised, then things starting to happening to our skin, then the breakouts starting to happen, and then the aging, because the sun is penetrating and more damaging the skin. So very, very basic important thing is hydration on the skin. Keep this one intact, make sure it's maintained and everything, and then whatever is coming next is going to come later. It's not going to have effect in the early age, unless of course you have some underlying issues if we don't know about. But hydration, even if your skin is perfect, you have to make sure your hydration is intact. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially we live in London, so London is a very polluted city. It's a very, it's hard for our skin to live in London. I have many clients coming from outside London, and they say they've been in London for just a couple of weeks and the skin is starting breaking out and everything. Of course, if you're coming from the countryside, if you're coming from different, like more smaller city, it is not as polluted as London. You will your skin's gonna start freaking out, and okay, what's going on? All this pollution, this bacteria, all this on my face. So your skin did not used to it, so that's why also you having breakouts or else. Again, not looking far, we've just stopped using the mask, but how many people, when you're using a mask, they actually, we created maskne. So it's a new term in the terminology of aesthetics. So it's something you fighting again with keeping your skin on the balance, healthy, preventing, and basically knowledge preventing. That's all you need.
There's so much I don't know, like hearing.
But that's what we hear as well, because this is a tool for us to help to assess a little bit deeper what we cannot see with our eyes, which is an amazing tool for us, and help to assess it deeper, help to assess it better, and helps us to tailor the treatment, exact treatments what you need, without I might think you need this and that. No, by looking at this, okay, I know what you need. I know for sure what you need, and how to progress with the treatment plan, and tailor your products. So yeah, it's an amazing thing when you do. For example, what we do in our clinic is when we do the package for a person with a concern, we do VISIA at the beginning of the treatment. And then if it's a longer package with a more problematic skin, we do one in the middle and then one at the end. So it shows us the history and amazing results. You see the changes in the skin, the changes in the what has happened, what was the journey. So because sometimes when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you see yourself every day, so sometimes you don't see the difference. Okay, I feel like there's no difference. I feel like I look the same. Then I show you this, or show you the pictures, or even just simple pictures before and after. So, okay, you had this, you don't have this anymore. So it's it's a perception, because when you see each other in the mirror every day, we get used to it. But if someone sees you once in a while, or if you go back in time with the pictures, it's totally different.
Yeah, I should have taken pictures before microneedling, because maybe that's what happened.
Maybe. However, microneedling is more aggressive in a good way aggressive. It should be a little bit deeper. You should feel something going on, not just very superficially, unless they work on the pigmentation and stuff. So I'm sure there was a reason for it. They've done it because you can adjust different settings. Yes, but it's a different techniques, different ways of doing all the treatments. So I'm sure if you see the picture before and after, you will notice some differences.
Yeah,
definitely, because they are amazing treatments. There's microneedling, radio frequency combined, chemical peels. They are absolutely amazing top treatments, and they provide amazing results, visible results. From the first treatment.
Oh gosh. There's so many different ones. I'm like, wow, all these different treatments.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. It's fascinating.
No problem at all. Anytime. Anytime.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so for now. I just gotta remember hydration.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. My pores are quite shocking.
Yes. So they're not shocking as that is. You can get the better, so you can get tighter skin a little bit, because once you get this one a bit tighter, these lines become less visible.
Cool. Okay.
So yes, there's other things for that as well. You can do profiler, which is very, very popular at the moment. It's injectables in the face, so it can stimulate tightening the area. So it's injecting hyaluronic acid. You can do skin boosters around this area as well, or here, actually injecting here, so it hydrates, deep hydration, injectable hydration, which is very deep. We are injecting between epidermis and dermis, so first layers of the skin, and if you hydrating from underneath and from the top, and this is the ultimate treatment. So it really depends on what is your concern, what is your need, what you want to do, and what you prepared to do, and how far you would like to go to get the results.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that existed. That sounds...
It's absolutely amazing. Like I said, it's always a combination of the treatments. It's always, you need to do, there's never one treatment, a miracle treatment, it's gonna do all for you. It's not. It's always healthy level of mixed treatments. Is a process. It's always a process. It's not a miracle for absolutely anything. So it's, regardless of doing a face or body or anything else, it's not a miracle treatment.
I guess it takes time as
it
well.
takes time, and the more patience you are, is better. And never rush the treatments, unless always listen to what the therapist, what your technician is advising as well. Also, skin changes throughout the time. For example, if you have a course of treatment, for example, for 6 months, you might change it throughout the time, because your skin changes. Your skin just might change from one month to the other, and 1 month it can be dry, the month the skin can be oily. So the seasons are changing. The season changes our skin as well. Like in the winter, our skin is more tighter. In the summer, it's more oily. So every time is the adjustments, and you have to also learn how to listen to your skin and react accordingly to the changes.
I guess the seasons are really important as well.
Of course. Seasons, the products you are using. Remember, like when you do the treatments, we do the treatments once in a while. However, your home care routine is something you are doing twice a day. So it's once in a while and twice a day. So we kind of balancing those. Of course, diet as well. Like in your case, you can tell, right? The diet, how we're eating, bad habits. And you actually can learn your body, your skin, what it's reacting to. And of course, if you see reaction to certain products, just simply avoid it. I know it sounds easy to say, but if you have little cravings for this and that, for that piece of chocolate, I totally understand.
It's always though, the moment I have any sort of sweet food, alcohol as well, like the next day I will have something on my face. It's very sad.
It is, unfortunately. This is the price we have to pay, I guess, for this few minutes of pleasure. So yes, but I'm sure if you start be doing your routine with the combined treatments and the home care and be more aware, I mean, I'm sure your skin it's not bad, but it could be even better.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you for all your advice. Yeah.
No problem, my pleasure. My pleasure.
I've learned a lot. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay.